So here's a problem from the topic set involving Venn diagram. This question says, in the Venn diagram, P, Q, and R are subsets of the universal set. Okay, if the total elements of the universal set equals to 125, find the value of x, and also this. Now this is a bit straightforward. What we'll do here is we could just write a1. Okay, so find the value of x. To find the value of x, we could just say, given that the total number of the elements of the universal set is, that's u equals to 125. We'll sum up all the elements of the subset PQR, then plus 4, equal, we'll now equate it, we'll equate all that to 125. So we'll have 16 minus 2x plus 5x, so we'll just start adding up all this, plus 4x, this is 4x here, the intersection between PQ and R is 4x, okay, plus 8x plus 6 plus x plus 7x plus 19 minus 3x plus 4, okay, this 4 here, equals to 125. So at this junction, what we'll do here is we'll collect like terms. So you say collect like terms. So when we collect like terms here, we'll have 16, that's 16, then we have also, we'll have 6, 19, and 4, they come together, so we'll have plus 6 plus 19, then plus 4. Then here we'll have minus 2x plus 5x plus 4x plus 8x, this, okay, plus x, so you have plus x plus 7x, then minus 3x, so this and this cancel out, so equal to 125. Okay, so by the time we add 16 plus 6, 19 plus 4, we'll have 45 here, then minus 2x plus 5x, that's going to be minus, that's going to be 3x, okay, not minus, it's going to be 3x, so 3x minus this 3x here, you have 0. So we can now say 4x plus 8x, that's 12x. 12x plus x plus 7x, that will give us 20x. So we can also write 20x equals to 125, and that's very straightforward. So we could just say 20x equals to 125 minus 45, that is, subtract 45 from both sides. Okay, so by the time you subtract 45 from both sides, this will cancel out, then you have 125 minus 45 here. So this will give us 20x equals to 125 minus 45, this should be 80. So here 20 is stopping x from standing alone. X wants to stand alone, so 20 is stopping it. So what we'll do is we'll divide both sides by 20 to cancel 20 out from there. So we'll have divide both sides by 20. So we'll have 20x all over 20 equals to 80 over 20. So 20 cancels 20. So 0 cancels 0. 2 here 1. 2 here 4. So we'll see we have a very fantastic answer. We have an answer as x equals to 4, and that's the final answer. The next question says find this. That's P union Q intersect R prime, that's like R complement. So what we'll do is, this is a bit straightforward. So what we'll do here is let's find P, Q, the elements of P, Q, and R. Let's write an R complement. Let's write them out. So to solve this also, we need to find the portion represented by P union Q intersect R prime on this Venn diagram. We have to find that there's a portion on this Venn diagram that is represented by this. So we have to find that portion, and by the time we find that portion, we can easily solve out. So let's find the elements of the different subsets. So for the first one, which is P, so we could write P equals to, now if you go up there, we could write, to see P is 16 minus 2x. So write all the elements of P, that's everything inside P. So comma 5x, comma 4x, comma 8x. Okay, so for Q, write all the elements of Q, that's 5x. We have 5x here, so you have 4x as the intersection of all the subsets. Then you have 6 plus x, then this is 7x. So the next one is R. R is 8x, 4x, 7x, then 19 minus 3x. But here you notice in this question here we also have the R prime, that's like R complement. So we have to find that also because we'll need it as we progress. R complement or R prime, they mean the same thing, okay? So R complement or R prime, what it means is all the elements of the universal set that are not elements of R. If we were to solve that, you notice here we have 16 minus 2x, 5x, 6 plus x, and 4. They are all elements of the universal set. They are not part of R here, okay? So the R complement will be 16 minus 2x, 5x, 6 plus x plus 4. All the elements of the universal set that are not the elements of R. That's R complement. So we can write that out as 16 minus 2x, 5x, okay? Then 6 plus x, okay? Then 4. We are almost good to go. Now to solve for this, let's also find P union Q, okay? So by the time we get P union Q, what we just do, we just say P union Q, which we've gotten, then intersect R prime, which we have here. So it will be very easy for us to know the portion represented by this. So let's say P union Q equals to, so this is P and this is Q. So the union means the common, bringing the common elements between P and Q together. So when you bring the common elements of P and Q together without repeating any common element, then you have the union between the two elements. So let's bring this together. So you have 16 minus 2x, 16 minus 2x, okay? 5x, you know you have 5x and 5x here. So you have, just write one of it, 5x. So bring all the elements of P and Q together without repeating any. So you have 4x and 4x, you have 4x, you have 8x, you have 8x once, then 6 plus x, then we have 7x here. So we can just write that 7x out. 7x. So here you see we have P union Q intersect R prime. Okay, so this P union Q which we've gotten from this will now do the intersection with R. So by the time we do that, we'll have P union Q, okay, which is this P union Q intersect R prime. So when we solve for this, we'll have this P union Q intersect. So find the common element between two of them. That's what intersection means. Find the common element between P union Q and R. Just write out the common elements. That's the meaning of intersection. So you have this and this, which is 16 minus 2x, 5x and 5x. Okay. Then here we'll have 6 plus x and 6 plus x. So you have 6x. And we're good to go. So this here now represents the portion on the Venn diagram. So let's go there. You have 16 minus 2x, 5x and 6 plus x. So you have 16 minus 2x, 5x and 6 plus x. 6 plus x. So that's this. Let me make it clearer. That's this element and this element. Okay, so this portion represents P union Q intersect R. So we can shade it if we like. Let's shade it. So by the time we shade it, we have something like this. Okay, so that's the portion represented by P union Q intersect R prime. So we have to find the value of this portion of the Venn diagram, which is very simple. We just add up 16 minus 2x plus 5x and 6 plus x. So we'll get our answer. So that will be N P union Q N R prime. You can remove the brackets, it doesn't really matter. You can just remove the bracket. So to find this, that means you add up all the elements of that portion of this Venn diagram. So we'll have 16 minus 2x plus 5x plus 6 plus x. Okay, and this will be, you can just collect the like terms. So you have 16 plus 6 plus 5x minus 2x plus x. So here we'll have 16 plus 6, which is 22. So we have 22. 5x minus 2x, that's 3x plus x, which is going to be 4x. Okay, so if P union Q intersect R prime, that's the total of it, gives us this. Recall that x equals to 4. So since x equals to 4, we can now say n P union Q intersect R prime equals to 22 plus 4 into bracket 4, and that's 22 plus 4 times 4, which is 16. Okay, so 22 plus 16, that's going to be 38. So you see, it's that straightforward. Okay, so our P union Q, so we can now write finally that n intersect P union Q intersect R prime equals to 38.